Number 2, Tucker Getz. Number 30, Brett Wilson. Number 4, Eli Hildebrand. Basket counts, and he'll go to the line shooting 1 for the Cubs. Number 30, Brett Wilson will go to the line shooting 2 for the Wildcats. Personal foul charged against Monett's number 22, Keegan Coots. That's his second, team first of the quarter. Checking back in for the Cubs is number 14, Aiden Rivera. Eli Hildebrand. Number 30, Brett Wilson. Back into the game for the Wildcats, number 25, Mick Wilder. Number 25, Mick Wilder. Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 20, Abram Rogers. His second, team second. Monett's number 3, Jamin Thomas, will go to the line shooting 2. That personal foul charged against Neosho's number 25, Nick Wilder, his second, team third. Into the game for the Cubs, number 24, Michael Diaz, and for the Wildcats, number 11, Wyatt Sexton. Number 2, Tucker Getz. Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 22, Ethan Holding, his third, team fourth. Back into the game for the Wildcats, number 23, Chapman Southern. Number 4, Eli Hildebrand. Full timeout taken by the Cubs.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 4 5.
All right, let's pray. Lord, thank you for the day that you've given us. Pray that you'll guide us, you'll direct us, you'll help us, Lord, to do the things that please you. We'll present the inspos the way they need to be presented. Be with all the kids. Make sure nobody gets hurt. Be with the other group and let them get home safe and sound. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Hey, turn this up for my headset. Yeah, I can hear better there.
Welcome to Neosho Basketball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Neosho Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good evening, Wildcat fans. We are at the Wildcat Fieldhouse. John, Jim, and Matt. Jim, welcome home.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back, and it's good to be back here at home tonight to watch the Wildcats coming in with a record of 4-2 and facing a team from Monett that has struggled so far this year. Their lone win coming against the Pierce City Eagles.
Yeah, they were 14-14 last year. Andrew Blaylock is in his third season with these kids. He had one lone returner, and that is senior Alex Meeks. He's a 6'2 forward, and he's going to depend upon him a lot to lead the charge for this group.
What you're seeing right now, or what we have, is the JV matchup between Monett and Neosho. And John, I'm impressed with some of the young players, a lot of freshmen and sophomores out on the floor right now, but they're good ball handlers, good shooters, and good defenders, and they attack the basket, something I know Coach Culp will be looking forward to in the next several years.
Yeah, I think so. You know, we've got a couple of freshmen that are playing full-time. We've got several sophomores as well. And up until just not too long ago, this JV ball club was leading quite a little bit. Now there's a turnover because they couldn't get the ball across the timeline in plenty of time. It is the fourth period of play, and looks like they've got 18.8 seconds left, but I'm not sure that would be the case. The score is 32-26 in favor of Monett. Hey, this Monett Cub group comes in, and they're looking for a win.
They certainly are. They're out there playing their hearts out, and they were down at halftime, and they've come alive here in the second half, and they've made a couple of very important threes in this third period. Time running out. That's the end of the third period with a long three coming. And they leave it up 0.4 seconds. Monett still has a 4-point lead going into the fourth period.
Yeah, they really do. We will take a timeout. You are listening to and watching the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube, the Tire and Auto Center. And we will be back in just a minute. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Hi, this is Pastor Mike from Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a few moments to give you hope today. Are you feeling overwhelmed with the daily struggles of affording rent, paying for groceries, buying gas? I want you to know that there is a God who is big enough to handle all these problems and bring you relief. He wants you to live free from worry and stress. James 4:2 says, "You have not because you ask not." Have you asked God to help you today? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
And welcome back. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter. We're still going to take another timeout. We thought it was a fourth quarter a minute ago, but we'll be right back after this.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
What does a culture of excellence look like? It looks like her, him, and them. It's where future educators, innovators, lifesavers, and global leaders call their home. It's a place where immersive learning environments can help empower students to command a future in their field. Come experience excellence at Missouri Southern State University.
Today's sporting event is being made available for your family by Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rental, located just off Highway 49 at the Carterville exit by Casey's. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays till noon with rentals of outdoor construction equipment and even attachments for your machines. Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rentals is a proud supporter of today's game. 417-317-4995.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. Open a 2026 Christmas Club account at First Community Bank and earn an impressive 4.00% APY. We're here for you. We're helping you plan ahead so when the holidays roll around, you can focus on what really matters most. Save a little each month, and by next season, you'll be ready to celebrate without the stress. Start saving today at firstcommunity.net or stop by your nearest location. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, APY equals annual percentage yield.
My name's Pastor James for the Neosho Church Nazarene. Just have a privilege here to share with you a word of encouragement today. You know, in the world in which we live, people are always making plans. We're trying to navigate through life, and sometimes life can be kind of complicated and rather layered as we're trying to figure out direction and trajectory and all of these things. But the Bible tells us to commit all of our plans to the Lord, to trust in the Lord with all our heart, to lean not on our own understanding, to acknowledge Him in all our ways, and He will make our path straight. I'm a firm believer that the Lord has incredible plans for our lives, and so many times we deviate from those because we get to chasing after all of these other things that are out there in the world. The Bible tells us that before we were even born, that the Lord had things that He wanted our lives to accomplish. And so I would just encourage all of you today, and I don't think it's by accident that you've stumbled across this video, and I would just encourage you to seek the Lord, to lean in and to find out what He has for your life, because I promise you that will be the best life that you could live. May the Lord bless you. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. We're watching the JV ball game. There's 5 minutes and 40 seconds left, and the JV Cats are down by a score of 34-28. And looks like that Monett Cubs have been hitting some three balls, Jim.
That they have. They were down at halftime. The Cats were well in control in the first and second periods. But the young Cubs have come alive here in the second half and scored freely, and they're getting the rebounds and at the right place at the right time. They're up by 6 points right now with 5:23 to go in this JV contest.
Yeah, they really are. Well, Coach Blaylock says that he tells his kids they need to play hard, they need to play tough, they need to compete and be unselfish, and he says wins and losses don't mean just a whole lot. It's how we progress every day. And I'd say that's probably too, because these kids were down quite a little bit. Now they are up on the ball game. Hey, the Cats come in with a record of 4-2. Had a great showing in the Pea Ridge tournament. They took 2 out of 3 there. They beat Heber Springs by a score of 47-50. They beat Pea Ridge by a score of 64-34, and they took Ozark, Arkansas in overtime in the championship game, Jim, and they got beat 54-61.
They always make a good showing at the Pea Ridge tournament, but I understand 2 of our good players have some injuries and are going to be out of the ball game tonight.
Yeah, they are, and they'll be out on Friday night, it looks like, too. Oliver Miller and Cade Spiva both have, or Mason Spiva, both have turned their ankles and they're out. I talked with Oliver Martin a little while ago, and I asked him about it, and he said, well, it's getting better every day, but he said precautions say we want to be ready for that big holiday tournament coming up the end of this month.
That's for sure. That's coming up right after Christmas. But, yeah, those ankles, a good 2 weeks. I know I had that years and years ago when I was much, much younger, and it does take a couple of weeks just to stay off of it and let it heal on its own. The doctors always say, well, wouldn't hurt as much if it was broke compared to a rolled ankle, and that does cause some pain. And when you're twisting and turning out on the floors, it really does take its toll.
Yeah, it really does. Hey, in that last ball game, we had 4 Cats that were in double figures. Caden Nasberry, Jaden Fisher, and, of course, Oliver Martin each had 11 points, and Big Zach Forsythe on the inside had 10 points. But as you said, we got a couple of our guys that are kind of bummed out tonight. A guy that's got some quality minutes for us, basketball player that we saw last year that really came into his own during football season is Haven Plummer. And he's going to be in that starting position in lieu of Martin tonight.
And Coach Culpa's history of bringing in some young players from time to time to give them a little bit of experience, varsity experience, and I'm talking about some freshmen and even some sophomores that he will bring in just to give them some quality time and get the feel so when they do take over as juniors to be on the varsity level full time, they are ready. And one of those young men is the young man, number 0, Houston Branscombe, and we saw him play a lot as a freshman. He is just unbelievable. He's gained a foot in height, I think, John, since his freshman year. He was so small, but he has blossomed out and filled out, and such a nice young man, and he'll be leading the team as the point guard tonight.
Well, Coach Culp has the ability to be able to do that. He did that with one of his assistants, and the freshman coach, Brock Franklin, we saw him playing as a freshman and was point guard all the way through. He's done that with Houston Branscombe. And we've got another freshman by the name of Chapman Southern that is playing JV ball, and he'll get some varsity time before it's over with, but it makes a huge difference. This is the pregame show. There's about 15 seconds. A little bit more than that left in this ball game, and we're going to take another timeout. These timeouts and the pregame show are being brought to you by ProLube, the Tire and Auto Maintenance Center. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be right back after this. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
In a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be safe for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
Looking for extra space near Neosho? At 86 Mini Storage, we offer secure open parking for RVs, campers, and vehicles. Plus, we have a selection of storage units that can hold whatever you need. Conveniently located in Western Neosho with 24-hour access for our customers, and right now, your first month is free. To find out what spaces are currently available or request a unit, visit 86ministorage.com or call 417-621-1601.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. As sports fans, it is easy to envy successful teams. After all, everybody wants their favorite team to win. But we can get so jealous when we see other teams win. Unfortunately, these same feelings of envy often exist outside of sports too. Jealousy can quickly set in when we find out about the successes that other people experience in their lives. It's easy to compare ourselves to others, what they have or what they're doing. We can even get caught up in envy over how others serve the Lord. We must ultimately realize, however, the need to focus on our own personal obedience and heart toward Jesus. Envy can be very dangerous when taking root, but the Bible says a tranquil heart gives life to the flesh, but envy makes the bones rot. Today, let's shift our jealous eyes away from everyone else and focus on the many blessings God graciously pours down on us. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. John, Jim, and Matt with you. Jim, these Wildcats have got a busy schedule. They leave here and they go to Kansas City, and they'll play in the 12 Courts of Christmas. And they will take on a team from in the Kansas City area known as Hogan Prep Academy. Then they'll come right back, and we'll be with you on Friday night as we go over to Seneca and take on the Indians.
Always a good time as we head to Seneca. Always like doing ball games there, whether it's the boys or the girls. Good crowd. Seneca comes out, and of course, congratulations to the Seneca Indians winning state championship in football this year in Class 3A. And I was in Seneca this afternoon, and still the signs are up, saluting the Indians, what they've done this year. They had one blemish. They lost to Lamar the last game of the regular season, but they really put it to everyone in the districts and the semifinals, and went on to state and won that. And first time in about 30 years, I guess, that they have had a state winner, state championship over in Seneca.
Well, that is exactly right, and it was pretty exciting to be able to see that happen, to see Carthage came up as the runner-up in Class 5, so Neosho can say softball-wise that they lost in the district finals to the eventual state champions. That was Ray-Peck. And then Neosho football team can also say that they lost in the district semifinals to the eventual runner-up in the state championship, and that was the Carthage Tigers.
Carthage had a tremendous season, and several of the young players I know will go on to play college ball. A lot of talent with the Tigers this past season. 20 seconds left, and that's the time in the timeout, and we're just about finished with this ball game. The Cats are trying to make a game of it. They're down by 2 points, 37-35. Monett on top. And Monett has really come alive here in the second half. John, looking forward to this ball game tonight. My first opportunity to see the boys play this season. I was gone and missed a couple of the ball games. I want to thank Zach for filling in, and Matt doing a good job. They always do that. And it's good to be back. A good crowd on hand tonight. It's good to have you with us as well here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, it really is. It's an exciting time. This is a group of cats that we run a 4-guard set with Big Zach Forsythe on the inside. In that ball game against Aurora that we saw the other night, there were 20 points scored by Caden Asbury, but there was 22 on the inside by Zach Forsythe. So the Cats used a combination of shooting from the outside, speed and breakaway, and getting the ball inside. Hey, after Friday night, we will be going to McDonald County that next Monday where the girls will be playing, and we will want you to stay tuned there. That ball game will start somewhere around 7 o'clock as well, and then we'll get a little bit of a break until the last 3 days of the year, the 29th, 30th, and 31st, when the Neosho Holiday Tournament with the big presenting sponsor of Branco. And we will have the boys ball game at 7 o'clock on Monday night. They're taking on Wooddale out of Memphis, Tennessee, And then over on the girls' side, we can't run from the junior high all the way back over here. So the girls are playing at 5:30. Ben Wilcott and Daryl Harbaugh will have that ball game. They're taking on Alma, Arkansas.
They have some good teams. A lot of teams from Tennessee area, around the Memphis area, down in central Arkansas, Oklahoma City, Crooked Oak will be back, and a lot of teams from around this area as well. I know. I think Mack County and Neosho will be the local representatives. Here's the Cats, and they tie it up.
Tie ball game.
And they got a chance to take the lead, regain the lead. They're down by, or they're tied now.
Yeah, they really do. And the freshman goes to the line. That's who we talked about earlier. Chapman Southern made the puppy, as Josh King used to call it, and he got fouled in the process. So he goes to the line to shoot one. And the Cats have an opportunity to go ahead with 14 seconds left in the game.
And the Cubs have gone cold in the last 3.5 minutes to let the Wildcats back in. The shot is up. It's good.
It's good.
Cats take the lead. Clock is running. 13 seconds and counting.
Yeah, Monett apparently is going to play for one, and maybe rightfully so. I'm not sure what. And there's a timeout called, and oh my, we'll just keep it right here. There's 3.6 seconds left. Let the fans pick up a little extra. Matt, I agree. Oh my. Yeah. What a great opportunity for the Cats to cash in on that.
Yeah, the Cats would like to have a victory here at home with a little over 3 seconds left. Good crowd on hand tonight from both sides. Monett, it's only a 30-minute drive to get to Neosho and back. And a good crowd, home crowd, coming out to see the Wildcats. We encourage you to come out and see the girls play, the boys play. Don't forget, wrestling season is underway as well, and the Cats have had their initial tournament the first week of December, but they're busy all the way through until the end of February. And come out and watch the boys, and also the young ladies wrestling team.
Yes, they are.
They're doing well so far this season, so we encourage you to support them if you possibly can.
Hey, our last girls' ball game, even though you couldn't tell very well by the scoreboard, they still got beat. But the ball game before that, they won the second half. But in the last girls' ball game, Jolie Bond, who started as a freshman last year and a sophomore this year, was the leading scorer for the Cats. She had 15 points, so congratulations to her for a good job. And eventually, Jim, the Lady Cats are going to be moving on all cylinders, and it's going to be quite a lot of fun to watch them play as well.
It just takes a new system, a new coach, and it'll take a little time, but they're getting there. They're scoring more points, and they're breaking that press, which is the good thing. We're down to 3 seconds to finish this ball game. Cats up by 1. They'll go for the last shot. And foul.
There's a foul. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, foul. He'll go to the line for 3.
He sure will, and there is .7 left.
Hildebrand goes to the line. He is just a freshman, but he has scored in double figures tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, freshmen on both sides at the free throw line before this ball game is over with. So the Cats, if he picks up 2, Cats have got to get back and shoot the ball with .7 seconds left. There's the first one. It's up and good, so then we've got a tie ball game.
Nothing but net. Ice in his veins. Crowd's loving this, and this is just junior varsity action tonight.
It sure is.
Varsity will follow in about 20 minutes, around 7:30 tonight.
There's the next one. It's up, and it's no good.
Well, he makes this one. That should be the ball game.
Yeah, it should be, and we're going to call timeout. Coach Drew Harmon wants to take timeout as well.
John, there's not a lot you can do with .7 seconds. That's just like a snap of the fingers, and that is it. But
well, we were talking about the holiday tournament, and I remember a holiday tournament when former Neosho coach Tyler Cheney got the ball in at half court in this corner right over here and put the ball up, and it scored and won the ball game.
Now, that was, I think, against Ruskin High School.
Yes, it was.
Out of Kansas City. I remember where I was sitting on the other side of the field house watching that and in disbelief, but it was quite the ball game. And folks still talk about that. That's been a good 25 years ago.
Yeah, that was an amazing ball game, an amazing shot. And if you were to ask Coach Cheney, Coach, what'd you think about that? Oh, yeah, I had it.
Yeah.
I had it. And I'd say the same thing. I don't blame him.
Unbelievable shot. We're tied up at 38 apiece. Monett and Neosho junior varsity action. Varsity players will be out momentarily and be about 20 minutes in between games. But Hildebrand at the charity line for the Cubs. If he makes this one, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you got Rogers on one side and Wilson on the other side to get the rebound. And there's the ball. It's up and no good. And the Cats going to be, that's it.
That's it. We finish with a tie. We're going to overtime.
Yes, we are. And we will do just that. But let's take another timeout, and then we'll be back to tell you about the overtime. You're watching the Neosho Junior Varsity Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook /Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
All right, while we were away, we got started with a 3-minute overtime. The ball went to the Cubs, and they went around and could not score at all. The Cats have got the ball now, and there is a 3-ball by Sexton, and the Cats get the rebound, and they come back out.
Both teams have found it difficult to find the bottom of the basket. Monett had a strong lead heading into the fourth period, and they let it slip away. The Cats clawed their way back into the game as Monett was cold from the field.
Yeah, Coach Drew Harmon are telling the Cats, let's spread this out a little bit. We got plenty of time, and let's see what we've got to do in order to score, and we'll take our time getting there.
And under 2 minutes, there's a long three. Yes, air ball. They good rebound by the Cats. And a whistle.
And that is a foul, and that bucket is not going to count, but there are 5 team fouls.
Number 30, Red Wilson to the line, shooting 2 for the Wildcats.
Red Wilson goes to the line for the Cats. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, there was a nice save over there to get the ball back by Abram Rogers, another sophomore for the Wildcats, to get it into Wilson. He put it up and was fouled in the process. And I believe, Jim, the number of team fouls stays even through. So there's 5, and there's a first one. It's up and good.
Wilson's had a good ball game. He is a junior. And, John, I really don't recall him playing last year. A lot of the JV games, I came in a little bit late.
Yeah.
And I don't recall seeing him on the floor. But he's had a good night for the Cats.
Yeah, he has. He's had a good night. We called his name several times during football season. He was in there as a special teams guy, and then he got in towards the end of 2 or 3 of the ball games as a wide receiver as well.
Well, the Cats playing tough defense right now. Monett's forced to shoot from far out. Hildebrand drives to the basket. The shot is up, no good. off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Wilson. And the Cats will take it back the other way in transition.
Yeah, Cats get the ball across the timeline. And there's a foul, and that's going to be a charge, and that's going to send Southern to the line to shoot 2.
Southern, just a freshman.
Yes, he is.
And I know we didn't see him play last year. He'd been in the 8th grade, but he has some height.
He is 6'2", and his dad tells me he could grow another 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, he's going to be a good one someday. There's a nice shot.
He is a brother of Colton Southern, who was extraordinary basketball player and baseball player. Played second base, came in and pitched a little bit and played outfield as well, but was an extraordinary basketball player as well. Cats up 41-38.
And second shot is off the a good rebound by the Cats.
Abram comes up with that. Abram Rogers came up with that rebound.
Yeah, they'll spread it out, take some time off the clock.
Yeah.
Down to 50 seconds to go in this contest. And the shot is up. It's in.
Good.
And that'll force Monett to have a hurry-up offense. Hildebrand drives the basket. It's in and out. Rebounded by the Cats. Not much that Monett can do, but foul. 28 seconds left in this overtime period. Cats up by 5.
That's been a good. Cats took the ball in hand when they got it the very first time and took charge. And they're always forgiven for their kind of sluggish play there in the middle of the third and fourth quarters, isn't it?
That certainly is. They had a good first half.
Yes, they did.
There's a nice nothing but net.
Southern picks up another one. 44-38.
And Monett, when they went cold, they really went ice cold. They have yet to score. And overtime, it was 38 apiece at the end of regulation.
In fact, I'm not sure they didn't start the fourth quarter at 37. So.
We're down to 25 seconds. The drive to the basket and a foul. The basket counts.
Yeah, that's good.
Basket counts for number 3, Jamin Thomas.
Adams.
Go to the line, shooting 1.
He's a 5'8" sophomore. 22 seconds left in overtime. A little bit of luck, and if they can make this basket and get the ball back, they could draw a little closer. And the shot is good. Down by 4. And a timeout.
30-second timeout for Monett. Hey, we want to tell you to go by and thank some of our sponsors. Of course, Neosho School District, People's Bank of Seneca, Missouri, Southern State University, Dig Right Equipment Rental, Compton CPA Group, First Community Bank, 86 Mini Storage, ProLube, your tire and auto center. We will have pretty soon keys to the Cats, which will be brought to you by Eric Norris, your State Farm agent. And we will have the starting lineups for both teams. And when we get this ball game out of the way, and looks like if the Cats can hang on for 22 seconds, Jim, then they'll be able to put this one in the W column.
All they have to do is play catch with the ball right now and keep it out of the hands of the Cubs. Or draw a foul. They've had some good luck here recently, or during this overtime period from the free throw line. And we do want to mention to keep up on the latest Neosho broadcast ball game schedule, be sure to like us on Facebook or facebook.com/KNEO Radio, or you can follow us on Twitter at KNEO 917 Sports, or you can also download the app on your iPhone or your iPad.
Well, Monett put up a full court press, but that was just exactly what Neosho needed to get the ball down. And now there's a foul, and looks like Wyatt Sexton will go to the line.
Well, 11 seconds. In desperation, Monett had to do something to stop that clock.
That personal foul was sent to
This
Neosho's
Cats would
number 11, Wyatt
run it
Sexton
down to 0 and call it a victory. You remember last year, John, the JV had a lot of success had a good record, a winning record last year.
Yeah, they really did. And Coach Culp will tell you that a good JV team will push his varsity team. So he's all excited about that, and he does everything he can to help Coach Drew Harmon be able to get his kids going well.
Here's the Cubs. They're going to drive it down. They're down by 5. Hildebrand drives.
And that ball was blocked. And here come the Cats again. And they'll just hang on to it, and this ball game's over.
And the final score, 46-41 Cats come away with a victory. That was a wild one, but a nice finish. Well, they'll take about 20 minutes to clear the field and kind of sweep everything down. And the guys will get out and practice, and we'll have the varsity action probably right on time, around 7:30 tonight.
Yeah, we will be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to take 30 seconds today to encourage you to pray. Because our prayers have the power to move heaven. James 5 says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. When we pray, God listens. When we pray, situations can change. When we pray, miracles can happen. And heaven moves on our behalf, simply because we pray. Take some time today and pray. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
With our varsity coaches,
we're recognizing the youth division of the boys basketball right now. You can see the little guys down there lined up, and we'll just let the PA announcer take over. This is second grade boys.
For our boys program with over 65 participants. Thank you, parents and coaches, for making this possible and pouring your time and energy into our young athletes. We also extend a huge thank you to Coach Brock Franklin, who showed up and worked with these boys at practices and clinics each week. NYBA would also like to thank our sponsors for this season. With the help of our sponsors, we are able to make the league affordable for our athletes and supply each member with t-shirts, jerseys, and provide new balls for practices. Sponsors for the 2025 season include Grant and Tara Oxendine, KP Admin Services and Transaction Management, Eastside Social, Denny Chenoweth Family, The Road Boutique, The Hideaway Spot RV Park and Events, A-Ray's Desserts, The Hall Family, and the Evans family. Without our wonderful sponsors, this league would not be possible. Let's hear it for all of these future Neosho Wildcats.
Well, the name of the PA announcer mentioned more just a minute ago was thanks to Coach Brock Franklin. Brock, as we said earlier, was a 4-year starter for Neosho. He went to Crowder College. While he was at Crowder College, he assisted Coach Zane Culp with the basketball team. He's now over at Missouri Southern. He's a junior over there, and he has these little kids programs. He's actually the freshman basketball coach. He helps over in football with Coach Towdy, and when he's not done through with that, Jim, he works with the track team.
Yeah, he does a great job. Brock really gets around. He's going to be a good full-time head coach, I know, someday. He's learning the ropes from some of the best here in Neosho, especially with Coach Culp. And, Coach Culp has done wonderful things with these young men that we've seen over the past 5 or 6 years here at the high school. And, he's a great mentor, and, he loves working with kids. And he knows that you train them, and especially these second, third, and fourth graders, they're going to be another 10 years. They're going to be right up here, and we'll be broadcasting, or maybe you and I won't be, because somebody will be, talking about them in the next 10 or 15 years. So they're still fun to watch. They learn the fundamentals, and it's just an all-around great program here and the school system at Neosho.
In case you're just joining us, we're getting on a little bit late, and the reason for that is JV, and if you got an opportunity to see that, tied the ball game up at 38 at the end, went into a 3-minute overtime and came out the victor 46-41 over the Cubs from Monett. We're getting ready to get this varsity ball game underway. This is the pregame show. It's brought to you by Prolude, the Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with Keys to the Cats, starting lineup, and much, much more. You're watching Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
In a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be saved for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Forbes asked, and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Hi, I'm Sam O'Neill with Portable Propane of Neosho. From setting tanks to refilling them, we offer a full spectrum of service to meet your every need. We serve Neosho and surrounding areas, and we are committed to giving you better service at better prices. Give us a call today, 417-437-8927. Thank you.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or Dennis at bannerchurch.com.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org. Women's health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Josh Meeker in Neosho and get the insurance coverage you need at the right price.
And welcome back to Tuesday Night Basketball on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Monett Cubs come visiting tonight to take on the Wildcats. Wildcats with a record of 4-2. Monett 1-4. Time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys for the Cats sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler. Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance services for both individuals and businesses. You can always learn more online at ericnorrisinsurance.com or give them a call throughout the week at 451-6666. And now with Keys for the Cats, here's John.
All right, Jim, and Keys to the Cats, we're going to use the letters R, D, G, and G. R stands for resistance. These cats have waited a long time for this. And even though a couple of our key players are out tonight, and we're still expected to play hard, fast, and not give up, and I expect them to do just exactly that. They've had their share of adversity over the past, so they know how to handle that, and I think we'll see the Cats come out on top tonight. D stands for desire. That's one of the reasons we'll come out on top. They have the desire to show the world what they're made of, and tonight is the night to do just that by stepping up to the task at hand and winning. G stands for go to the cup. By driving to the bucket, only good things can happen when you either score, you get fouled, or if you miss, and you're in great position to get the putback. So going to the cup, and even the breakaway going to the cup, speed is the name of the game, and we make our own opportunities tonight. Then the other G stands for what goes on is getting the ball to the inside big guy, Forsythe. We've seen Forsythe score well. He scored 10 the other night. He scored 22 against Aurora. He is ready and willing, and I said last week when we were on that he was probably the most improved ball player that we saw last year as a sophomore. He was able to work hard with him on being able to get the ball to the inside, and we've got the three-ball shooters we have on the outside, Jim. If we play good defense tonight, there's no reason for us not to run across the street and ring the victory bell.
That's what we like to hear. Keys for the Cats tonight brought to you by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Give them a call throughout the week, Monday through Friday at 451-6666. John, you know, I remember last year at this time before Christmas break, we went to Monett, and the Cats took it to the Cubs, and they've had their number the past couple of years, and they've faced off usually about this time of year, about a week or 10 days before the holiday break. And the Cats coming in looking good. They did well, very well this past week down in Pea Ridge, Arkansas. They've been down there for the past several years to face some competition out of Northeast Oklahoma and out of Northwestern Arkansas, and very proud of what the Cats have done. But, you know, getting after the Christmas break, John, for both the boys and girls, you're going to have to face that tough, very tough COC conference games.
Yeah, and you know, that's one of the reasons that the Holiday Classic is so strategically placed. Gives us an opportunity to play teams that we wouldn't normally be able to play and gets us ready for that COC. So let me ask you a question, Jim. Now, let's be honest. Are you on the good list or the bad list?
Well, I don't know. There's certain things that I'm not going to tell Santa about this year, but what are you referring to?
Well, I'm just wondering exactly what you think you're going to get in your stocking for Christmas.
Well, if I was younger, I'd say sticks or coal, a lump of coal, what Mom used to tell us, but that's been, goodness, 65 years ago or more when I was a little boy. But, times have changed. No, it's been a good year, a lot of blessings and a lot to be grateful for living here in Neosho and Southwest Missouri. But it's good to be time with family, and I know your family will be in. And we're headed to Kansas City next week to visit all the grandkids, and I'll be worn out. I'll be ready to come back to do ball games after wrestling with the kids for several days.
Hey, one of the other things that is unique about Neosho at Christmas time is going on right now. The last full week before Christmas is this year's 79th Layman's League services. They're being held every morning at the Abundant Life Assembly of God and rebroadcast on KNEO Radio. Now, if you want to be there and sing with some of the rest of us and sing, I sing kind of quiet. I don't want anybody to know how well I sing, but you'll be there about 6 o'clock for coffee and donuts, about 6:30. Go up into their sanctuary, and we have we'll sing a couple of songs, read some scripture. We'll have a speaker, normally out of there by 7, so you can get on with your day. And if that's something you've never done, I would encourage you to do just that. It's one of those other things that sets Neosho at Christmas time aside from everybody else.
And it's a wonderful time for everyone. And, the weather, it's hard to believe. I was watching the weather. They're calling Christmas Eve, John. It's unfortunate it's not going to be a white Christmas this year. You might want to wear your T-shirts. It's supposed to be 68 degrees, I think, a week from tomorrow. So it'll be a big change from the weather we had Sunday and Monday here in the 4 states.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, let's go ahead and get the starters. What do you say?
We can do that because we'll be having the national anthem here for long. The 1-4 Cubs coming into the ball a game tonight, their lone victory against the Pierce City Eagles, and that was a close one as well. So the Cats still want to, they'll have some tough opponents tonight. They're led by senior number 1, Bryce Holtz. Number 10 will be Carson Nesselrod. Number 12 will be Brandy Ray. Number 13, Jack Stevens. And number 35, Alex Meeks, the senior. Some others will be coming in that we saw play on the JV tonight. Jamin Thomas will be in. Justin Arias and Camden Towles will be there as well. So that's a look at the 1-4 Monett Cubs.
And for your Neosho Wildcats, coming in with a record of 4-2. Head coach is Zane Culp. He's assisted by Drew Harmon, Brock Franklin. Lily Branscombe is the senior manager this year. And I tell you what, before the year's out, we're going to find some way to get her up here and talk to her. She's been the manager for this ball club for quite a while. We'll start off with Houston Branscombe. He's a junior. He has played ever since he was a freshman, and he will have the point guard duties. He wears number 0. Senior Jaden Fisher, who is a three-point specialist from over on the other side, wearing number 1, will be on the ball club as well with Caden Asbury, another senior, and he wears number 2. Asbury, we expect to score 15, 20 points a game and is a fast break artist. On the inside, the big guy is going to be Zach Forsythe. He's a junior and he wears number 35 and playing in a position that probably is going to be a little more comfortable than you would think because he's been on the bench as junior Avon Plummer, and he is wearing number 4. As we said, Oliver Martin and Mason Spiva are both out with rolled ankles, and we hope that they'll be back and be ready to go by the time the tournament starts. Looks like everybody is gathering around, and on the other side, Monett has kind of gathered up, and we will be ready to honor our country here in just a minute ago. But, Jim, there's a good crowd here tonight for a Tuesday night ball game, isn't there?
That there is, and good that everyone is out to support the Cats and the Cubs tonight. Both teams look on paper fairly even in height-wise. Cubs coming in with a couple of young men, 6'2", 6'3", and about the same height as our Wildcats. We're going to pause right now for the playing of our national anthem.
And we'll be ready to get this ball game underway here in just a few minutes. As we told you, there's a good crowd here from Monett as well. They're about 28 miles up the road, and Neosho cheering section. The student body is down there. And here come the Monett Cubs.
Number 1, junior Bryce Hoyt.
Bryce Hoyt's a junior, and he will start out.
Carson Nesselrode. Number 12, sophomore Brady Rea. Number 13, junior Jack Stevens. And number 35, senior Alex Meeks.
Alex Meeks is about 6'3", and he is the one senior for the ball club. And once again, if you're at home, you get the privilege of announcing your starters however you want to. The lights are off. And the junior wears 0, Houston Branscombe. There's Jaden Fisher. Caden Asbury, and there's the speedsters of the bunch. Plummer starting in place of Martin, who is a rolled ankle. And here's the junior-senior Jack Forsythe. We'll be ready to get this ball game underway. And it looks like the Forsythe is going to be taking the tip off against Alex Meeks. Jim?
Cats are very fast and very quick, and should be a road race tonight. Back and forth tonight. And Matt was telling me earlier that they're fun to watch, and you don't want to blink, you'll miss something. It'll be just that fast of a ball game. So Forsythe going up tonight against their big man, number 35, Alex Meeks. Got a little head start.
A little bit of one.
And the initial jump. Cats will take it right off the bat. I didn't recognize the young Mr. Branscombe. He's changed a little bit.
Well, he has. He just continues to get bigger all the time.
He told me last year he had gained, he was up about 6 inches from his freshman year. And shot won't go for Mr. Plummer. They'll take it over. The Cats back on defense. They'll set it up. Monett will try to make something happen. John, you get the student section down low on the left side there on the screen. It's hard to see anything happening down on the floor.
I often wondered this close to Christmas, the teachers have really got their hands full, and you wonder what's going to happen.
And Meeks with the first 2 points of the ball game, coming at the 6:58 mark. Cancel set it up. Branscombe at the top of the key. Asbury off to the right wing. Monett in the zone defense. Nice shot. Won't go for Mr. Forsythe. In and out. Cubs take over in transition. Meeks at the top of the key. They'll move it around.
Cats in the man-to-man defense. Asbury comes up with a loose ball that time. Not really a rebound because that was an air ball.
Oh, nice pass down low. Oh, Mr. Plummer puts it up. Good shot by Haven. We have a tie ball game. 6:15 to go in this first period. Nice steal by Asbury. He picked his pocket. On the backside, Branscombe going to drive to the basket. The shot is up, no good. Put back, it's no good by Forsythe.
And there's going to be a foul, and I believe that foul is going to be on number 10, Nesselrod. Reach over the back.
Personal foul charged against Monett's number 10, Carson Nesselrode. His first.
Nesselrode charged with a foul. That's first team foul of the ball game. Branscombe on the left wing.
We didn't see Branscombe shoot the ball at all, Jim, in that first ball game that we saw against Aurora, but he came into his own and hit a couple of pretty big three balls while he was at the tournament in Pea Ridge.
He's a good three-point shooter. There's a long one coming. It's good by number 1, Hoyt. 5-2 ball game. Monett on top early in the first period. Fisher back to Branscombe. They'll move it around. The long three coming. It's no good. It's rebounded by Nesselrod. Road, I should say. And there's a foul. No basket.
That's on the floor, yeah. And that's going to be on Branscombe, his first.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 0, Houston Branscombe. His first personal foul. Team first of the quarter.
First team foul of the period. You get 5 fouls, you're in the bonus.
Yeah, each team now has got one team foul, so they're pretty equal.
Hoyt will toss it in for the Cubs. They're up by 3. Back out to Meeks. They'll take some time off the clock. And
there's not sure of a jump ball. All right, and the arrow will go to the Cubs.
Stays with the Cubs.
He carried it. Asbury's tough. He doesn't look it. He is a very strong young man.
It was either a jump ball or a travel, and it turned out to be a jump ball. So.
Meeks at the top of the key. Oh, long three coming. It's no good for the Cubs.
Fisher comes up with a rebound.
They'll set it up, take their time. They're looking at the coach. Coach Kalpat on the floor, calling some shots. Branscombe will set it up. He'll drive to the basket. Nice putback by number 35.
That is exactly what we saw him do the other night. He had the open shot, but he saw the mismatch, got the ball into Forsythe, and the Cats pick up 2.
It's a 5-4 ball game in favor of Monett. Long three, it's off the mark. Rebounded by Asbury. Oh, nice pass down low, knocked away, intended for Forsythe. Down on the baseline, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Neosho. 4:08 left in the opening period.
Asbury will trigger it in underneath the Neosho bucket.
Asbury will take his time on the wing. He'll set something up at the top of the key. They'll just trade places. Back over to Branscombe. Pass down low. Good pass. Good. Oh, shot won't go.
Nice pass, though, wasn't it?
Good play, but it just wouldn't stay in. Good play by Forsythe.
That was a nice pass by Plummer, too, to get the ball into him.
Meeks driving the baseline. The spin, the move, the shot is no good. Rebounded by Plummer. Cats will bring it down. Branscombe trying to make something happen.
There's a foul, and it's on the floor. I believe it's going to be on number 10.
Personal foul charged against Monett's number 10, Carson Nesselrode.
That's his second.
Team second. Checking in for the Cubs, number 44, Camden Towles.
Towles into the ball game for the Cubs. Starting to see some new faces. Back to Plummer, back out. Get somebody open down low. Fisher back out to Asbury for three. The shot is good. Bam! And the Cats take the lead, 7-5.
The Cats do a good job to break up the, got the full court press going.
For the Cubs, number 5, Henry Walker.
Number 1, Holt coming out of the ball game.
Yeah, number 5, Henry Walker, a junior in the ball game.
And a nice steal. Plummer drives the basket. It's up. It's good.
Good, and it goes. Count it. And he will shoot one. Cats up by a score of 9-5. 2:51 left in the first period of play.
This is where the Cats need to take charge right here. And the shot is
up and good.
Off the backboard.
We'll take it, though.
Plummer with 5 points in the ball game.
Cats up by a score of 10-5.
Back out. They'll move it around over on the right wing. Walker back in.
Cats have gone from man-to-man to a zone. And they're being very disciplined right now. Good 3-ball that's up and no good. And Branscombe comes down with a rebound.
He's going to drive to the basket. The shot is up and no foul. Taken away by Meeks. Cubs come down in a hurry. They take their time. 2 minutes left in this opening period. Cats up by 5. It's 10-5. Into Meeks. He spins. Walker for three. It's good.
Number 5, Henry Walker.
It's 10-8. That'll get you back in the ball game just like that. Minute 40 to go in this opening period. Branscombe up at the top of the key. Trying to set something up. Fisher for three from the corner. Oh, in and out of the basket. It just spun around and kicked its way back out. Plenty of time for Monett. They're content to run the clock down a little bit. A couple of the big guys are in there. They look like football players.
Yeah, they do. And I'll tell you, they can run the clock down all they want to, but as we've seen before, if you don't hit pay dirt at the end of running the clock down, then it doesn't make much difference.
That's what they're doing right now. Nice play. Oh, no good.
Yeah, Branscombe comes down with it.
Walker was on his back.
Personal foul charged against Monett's number 5, Henry Walker.
Henry Walker, his first foul. Fourth team foul.
That is the fourth team foul.
Hoyt back in the ball game for the Cubs.
They settle in. The Cats have got an opportunity to play for the last shot in the period. They're up by 2.
Fisher will bring it down. Or I should say Asbury. Fisher with a nice screen. Oh, what a nice throw down under. Yeah, get in there.
Good.
Number 35, Zach
Forsythe with a basket.
And he'll go to the line and shoot one.
Cats up by 4, 12-8.
Charged against Monett's number 44.
And the next time they'll be in the bonus situation. Looks like number 24 coming in to Poe for the Cats. And Forsythe.
Number 24, Cohen DePoe.
will.
Yeah, we saw him hit a couple of 3 balls in the JV ball game, didn't we, Jim?
That we did. He shot it from downtown. We could use a few of those in this game. A little pressure being applied by the Cats. Meeks comes away with the ball.
And he walked and got away with it.
And Walker, it's got to be.
Yeah, and that's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Forsythe.
Zach was wrong place at the right time, I guess you could say.
Neosho's number 35, Zach Forsythe, his first, team second.
No one
At the line
in
shooting
foul
2
trouble.
rebounds, number 5, Henry Walker.
Walker's shot won't go. He has 3 points tonight with a long tray earlier in this period. And his second shot is good. Walker with 4. Cats up by 4 points right now.
And Coach Culp is over there wanting some clarification on exactly where that zone is, where you've got to stay put. He felt like that should have been a charge.
Monett was aggressive towards the basket. Cats were standing their ground.
Yeah, Plummer up at the top of the key now.
We're down under 10 seconds to go. The
DePoe's
long one
up.
by, it won't go. Back out, and that won't go. That's the end of the first period. And our score, it's Neosho 13, Monett 9. We'll take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcats Sports Network.
Want to know what your home is worth? Stop by to get a free competitive market analysis with Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. They're proud to serve the Neosho area and will stay with you every step of the way, whether you're buying or selling. A family-owned business for over 25 years, Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. 417-451-1700 or by email at gkitchen.showmerealestate@gmail.com. Home of the Happy Campers.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
And welcome back to the field house at Neosho. The Wildcats are up by a score of 13-9 at the end of the first period. Jim, we're starting the second period of play. The Cats are making the adjustments they need to make. We've had some balls that, boy, should have gone in. Just didn't happen.
For both teams, the balls bounced around and some good plays that just didn't materialize or produce anything. Monett was content to just run the clock down. There's a nice steal by Meeks in the center. Cubs ball, they'll bring it across the line. Cats get back on defense. Towles is in the game. He's the big man down low, along with Meeks. And the shot is good by number
12. That is Randy Reed. And Monett draws within 2.
13-11 our score.
And we're going with a small set, Jim. Forsythe is out of the ball game.
Well, they're a quick bunch out there. I'd like to see Branscombe get on the scoreboard.
Over to DePoe, back out to Branscombe.
And Fisher has it knocked away. DePoe can't come up with anything. There's no foul. Fast-paced game.
Yeah, it is. This is pretty interesting with Asbury in the middle like that. And get the ball over to Plummer.
And Branscombe for 3. Yes, count it.
Bam!
I'd like to see Houston get on the scoreboard. 16-11. Cats up by 5. 6:20 to go in the second period. And that shot is off the mark. Long 3 by the Cubs, no good.
Asbury comes down with the rebound.
And he goes up for 3. Oh, so close. Gonna go out of bounds. It'll be Cubs ball.
Back in the game for the Wildcats, number 35, Zach
Forsythe's kind of had a little bit of a flu issue in the last few days, so maybe Coach Culp's giving him a chance to rest for a minute or two, and it was a wise decision because the Cats just kept right on going. They were up 16-11.
Yeah, they'll need the big man later in this ball game. Cubs are content just to take time off the clock. They're in no hurry to go to the basket. They've only won one ball game this year. They play in the Big 8 conference. They'll play Seneca and Cassville and schools of that nature. Oh.
A nice job by Forsythe to come down with that rebound.
Houston drives to the basket, goes up. He's not afraid. He's not afraid to take on the big guys.
And we've got a jump ball. And the possession arrows with the Cubs, Monett.
Towles comes out of the game for the Cubs.
Branscombe is bending the umpire's ear there for just a minute or two. He thought that he was fouled before they got the jump ball.
And pressure being applied by the Cats. Meeks goes up, and the shot no good. And second try, and there's a tie-up.
Yeah, Stevens comes up with 2 rebounds there, and there's a tie-up. Now the possession arrow goes to Neosho.
Good hustle by the Cats underneath the basket.
4:58 left in the second period of play. Cats are up by a score of 16-11.
John, this is a fast ball game. Not a lot of fouls.
Yeah, it's moving right along. Get the ball inside. Back out to Branscombe. Asbury for 3. Bam!
Count it. And that puts the Cats up by 8, 19-11. Asbury has 6 points in the game.
Monett has got a kind of a motion offense, and right now the Cats, because of their inability to be able to hit the 3 ball, are giving them plenty of opportunities to do that. And there's a charge. Caden Asbury just stood his ground and picked up the charge.
Against Monett's number 13, Jack Stevens.
Stevens, the culprit, with the charge.
It's the first foul on Stevens.
DePoe into the ball game. He'll toss it into Branscombe. Cats will take it across the line. Monett's going to be in desperation mode, John. They're just taking too much time when they get the ball. And
there's another charge the other way. Man. Yeah, and that was on Forsythe. That's his second.
He had the shoulder into the defender.
Yeah.
And the ref was right there.
Yes, it was.
It looked like he was going to the basket, but the ref said otherwise.
Well, Neosho's back in their man-to-man defense. We're going to have to watch and see what it is that causes them to switch into the zone and back and forth, Jim, because right now they've done a little bit of both.
Oh, nice play. Shot no good. Good hustle by Asbury, comes away with it. Oh, taken away. And they get it back. DePoe from the corner, no good. Rebounded by, there's a tie-up. John, I think it just puts more pressure on Monett when we go man-to-man. It forces them to either shoot or...
Yeah, I think it does too.
Because that zone defense, they just take a lot of time off the clock. They'll move it around, and they're in definitely no hurry.
Plummer back in the ball game. Branscombe's going to sit down for just a minute. But you're absolutely right, but Neosho's got the speed, the ability, and the endurance to go man-to-man with just about anybody. And after seeing Mr. Branscombe get him between about 3 trees over there a while ago, we've obviously got the toughness too.
Back out, there's a long 3. It's no good. Good hustle by Meeks.
Yeah,
he knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Meeks a good-sized young man. I bet he was one of the top football players for the Cubs this year.
2:53 left in the first half. Cats up by a score of 19-11.
Back out to Asbury. Game winding down fast. Cats up by 8 points. Here's DePoe from the corner. Get in there. Yes, it is. And there's a timeout on the floor. 22-11. Cats have doubled up the score on the Cubs.
It's a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here, but we want to thank some more of our sponsors. Calvary Baptist Church, Neosho Daily News, Crowder College, Eric Norris, your State Farm agent, and of course,
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning into the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
22-11. Neosho on top of Monett. Fast-paced ball game, 2:30 to go in the second period here at the Wildcat Fieldhouse in Neosho.
Cats go to Kansas City tomorrow night, and they will play in the 12 Courts of Christmas tournament, which is a little one deal. There are actually 12 courts, Jim, in this large coliseum, and they'll have 12 ball games going at one time.
And the shot goes to the basket off the front of the rim, and he's fouled.
And that's going to be on Plummer, I believe.
For the Cubs. That personal foul is charged against number 4 of the Wildcats, Hayden Plummer.
Hayden Plummer with his foul. John, we have a new PA system this year, and really, you and I don't have to say much of anything. I mean,
really
it's so loud.
First one is up and good.
That's Meek's third point of the ball game. 22-12. Cats with a 10-point lead. And it's off the front of the rim. Plummer comes away with the rebound. Monett back on defense.
Forsythe over sitting down again, which is good. We obviously want to keep him healthy. And right now the Cats are taking the clock to their advantage, Jim.
Yeah, they could take a little time off with a 10-point lead. They want to make it productive as they take the clock down. Coach calling the signals. And now Monett comes out to attack the ball. And a whistle and a push.
And that's an offensive foul.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 2, Caden Asbury, his first, team 4.
That's Caden's first violation tonight. It's 14 fouls here in this second period. Minute 15 to go. Oh, come on. Coaches were upset for Monett. I think he just tripped over their feet.
Tripped over his own feet. Yeah, I did.
Getting rough. Here's DePoe in the corner. And it's thrown away. Hoyt comes away with a bad pass. Walker's going to drive. And he can't find any room.
Jump
it's
ball,
a tight ball. It'll stay with Monett.
Well, the Cats seem to be content here in the last little part of the ball game. Monett just wants to dribble the ball around. We'll go down, dribble the ball at the other end. It takes more time off, and the Cats are up by a score of 22-12. 48 seconds left.
Monett, there's a nice shot. Number 13.
Number 13, Jack Stevens.
22-14, 8-point lead. Cats have only scored 9 points.
Jack Stevens is a junior. He played a lot of JV ball last year, but unfortunately, there is another charge.
He pushed him.
That was on Branscombe.
Offensive foul charged against Neosho's number 0, Houston Branscombe. That's his 3rd personal.
And that's going to send someone to the line for 5.
He's going to have to sit down. We're going to need him in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't.
Well, now that's the 5th foul. We should have. Okay, we'll do that.
And the long three's no good. Plummer comes away with it. 20 seconds left in this half. Cats up by 8. Asbury with a nice drive. Fisher saves it from going out of bounds. And we're down to 4 seconds. Caden needs to shoot. He does. The shot is up. Oh, no good. It's halftime. Cats with a lead. Neosho 22. Monett 14. Let's take a timeout and come back here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
Healthcare doesn't have to be complicated. At the Free Market Physician in Neosho, you pay just one affordable monthly fee, and that covers all the checkups and routine care you need. No insurance hassles, no surprise bills, just unlimited access to your doctor when you need them. Whether it's a quick visit, telemedicine, or ongoing care, you're covered. Find out how simple healthcare can be. Call 417-312-9499 or visit freemarketphysicians.com. That's 417-312-9499.
It's halftime in Neosho, Missouri, and your Neosho Wildcats are up by a score of 22-14. Jim, it's a little bit different ball game. Matt was making comment about he told you that this was a high-octane team, and the minute he says that, then we slow things down a little.
Well, it's been a very low-scoring affair so far tonight here in the second half. Neosho did outscore Monett by the 9-5. It was 13-9 at the end of one. And like you said, 22-14. Let's take a look at some of the top scores tonight. Caden Asbury leading the way for the Cats. He has 6. Zach Forsythe has 5. Houston Branscombe has 3 on a long tray. Avon Plummer has 5. And Cohen DePoe with 3. Meanwhile, for the Cubs, coming off the bench, Henry Walker has 4. Alex Meeks, the big man down low, has 3. Jack Stevens has 2. Brandy Ray has 2. And Bryce Holtz, the junior, has 3 points. So really a low-scoring affair. It was nip and tuck back and forth in the first period, but the Cats pulled away in midway through the second period, and that's where we stand. 22-14, Neosho.
Well, Jim, one of the things the Cats are doing, as we said, we've got 2 of our key players out. We're allowing them to rest. That causes a little bit of confusion along the way. Then big Zach Forsythe, who I said had flu the first part of this week, we've set him out normally more than we actually would have. So the Cats are making the adjustments, and they're still winning the ball game. They go to Kansas City tomorrow night, as we said, and they play in the 12 Courts of Christmas. As far as rebounds are concerned, Houston Branscombe has he's got 3 fouls, but he's also got 2 rebounds. Jaden Fisher has 2 rebounds. Asbury has 4. And there's 3 more for Hayden Plummer, and of course the big guy's got 4 also. As far as Monett is concerned, 1 for Bryce Hoyt, 2 for Nesselrode, 3 for Stevens, and 2 for Meeks. So the only one that's in foul trouble, of course, is Houston Branscombe. He has 3 fouls. The only one in foul trouble is Nesselrode. He has 2 for Monett.
Well, the thing I noticed about Monett tonight, they took a lot of time moving the ball around and set up in that kind of a offense that you would late in the ball game if you had a 5-point lead, just trying to kill some time, take the time off the clock. Well, they did take time off the clock, but unfortunately it didn't materialize to score any points, very many points by doing that. And I don't understand some of that reasoning, but that's a coaching decision. And the Cats do have the lead, 22-14, 8-point lead as we head into the third period. Both coaches will be into the locker room looking at some adjustments, what they need to make tonight. And it's just make some baskets and go home and ring the bell, John. And that's what the Cats are looking to do.
Yeah, I think even though that they're spending a lot of time hanging on to the ball, Coach Blaylock, this is probably in their game plan, and it's a matter of ball control. As long as we hang on to the ball, then they can't jump out there and score just a whole lot. The only problem is they need to score after they've hung on to the ball the way they have. And the Cats are probably wanting to amp it up just a little bit the second half, and I believe we'll see that happen.
Well, they know with the high-octane offense for the Cats with Fisher and Asbury and Branscombe in there, and if you can kind of disrupt that a little bit and throw them off their edge, and that's probably what they're trying to do, because the Cats normally have scored 35 points at halftime or up to 40 points, but not tonight. It's 22-14, 8-point lead, and we'll see what adjustments both teams make as they come out of the locker room.
All right, we will take a time out. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcats Sports Network. We'll be right back.
The law offices of Wood and Peterson is sponsored.
Tally Tire at 18152 East.
Forbes asked, and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Sports fans can be loyal to a fault. For instance, sometimes our teams make awful personnel decisions, and deep down we know that, yet we convince ourselves that the team is doing the right things. When it comes to our faith, we also try to convince ourselves that we're doing the right things, even though deep down we know that's not true. We can pretend we're obeying God, while in actuality, we're not producing fruit in our lives. The Bible says God is light and there is no darkness in him at all. So we are lying if we say we have fellowship with God, but go on living in spiritual darkness. We are not practicing the truth. We need Jesus' grace to empower us to live our lives in light. We must repent and leave the darkness behind so we can have fruitful fellowship with him and make wise decisions. Today, let's not waste time trying to convince ourselves of a false reality. Instead, let's stick to the truth and live in the light with Jesus. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
There's about 1 minute and 56 seconds left before the beginning of the third quarter. We're going to thank some more of our sponsors. Affordable Propane is on with us this year, as well as Show Me Realty. Edgewood Bowl, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber. Free Market Physician Healthcare, Tally Tire, the law offices of Wood and Peterson, Numac Electric, Sports Locker, KSN, KODE, Zach's Car Wash, McKay Roofing, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Hillcrest Church of Christ, and the YMCA. And we're going to continue to Cats are shooting around a little bit. But what do you think the Cats have got to do tonight, Jim?
I think they need to make some baskets, and I think run and gun, I think they're a much quicker team than Monett. And Monett has stood their ground tonight, and their slow-down game has kept them in the first quarter, but Cats pulled away midway through that second quarter tonight.
Well, I tell you, the Cats have obviously got the three-ball shooting, and we saw that. Asbury sunk a couple. DePoe came in off the bench, and he sunk a good one over here on this corner. So the ability is for us to be able to do that. And one of the differences is Monett has just not been able to. They've hit one three-ball, I think, and that allows us the luxury of kind of giving them a little bit of space out there on that three-ball line and paying more attention. The Cats at any given time, any one of our guys can shoot the three ball, and it works really, really well. Then that opens up the inside. Of course, Forsythe's in there, but Hayden Plummer's been in there going back and forth across the baseline and picked up a couple of baskets for the Cats, too.
I think the only player for the Cats tonight that's in foul trouble is Houston Branscombe.
That's right.
He has three. He had to set down late in the second quarter. Mr. Forsythe has a couple, but he's back in to start the second half. The Cats will have the ball. They'll inbound it here on the near sideline. And we are underway in the second half.
Plummer, Branscombe, Asbury, Forsythe, and Fisher start the ball game the second half for the Cats.
Yeah, the Cats come out, and they're going to move it around a little bit. They're good at setting things up. They're patient. They take their time.
Well, with a lead like they've got right now and their ability to put the ball in the hole, there's no reason not to take some time off the clock to begin with.
If they can get a couple of baskets, quick baskets, they can get a good 10 to 15-point lead and then kind of coast in. There's a nice play. Oh, nice one by Mr. Plummer.
Plummer running back and forth across that baseline. That just shows you the ability of having a four-guard set like that. They got the ball into the big guy and gave it to Plummer, and he was wide open.
Plummer with 7 points, 10-point lead for the Cats, 7:10 to go in this third period. No walk there. There's the big man with a nice shot from number 35, Alex Meeks. 8-point lead margin for the Cats. Plummer down in the left corner, back out to Branscombe. Good toss in. Oh, inside, and Meeks takes it away. Good drive to the basket. The shot is up. It's good by number 12. Brandy Ray. It's now a 6-point game. Cats still on top. Cats need a basket on this possession. John, we saw that last year. The record kind of deceiving because the Cats were in most of the ball games.
Yeah, they were.
The ones they lost, they let it slip away late in the game. Branscombe for three. Get in there. Nice shot by Houston. He has 6 points, 2 trays tonight.
Cats up by 9.
27-18. And they'll toss it in down low. Shot no good, rebounded by Houston. Oh. Good pass down low.
Right back to Houston, makes his own.
Branscombe with 8 points, 29-18. This is where the Cats are taking charge. They can put it away here in the third period. Long shot coming. It's off the mark, rebounded by Forsythe. He'll hand it off to Branscombe. Fisher down. Oh, nice play by number 35. And the Cubs are going to take a quick timeout, 31-18.
It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. We'll be right back after this. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. Newmac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Welcome back to Neosho. We're midway through the third quarter. The Cats have picked it up. The score is now 31-18 in the favor of the Cats. We're coming out from a break. There's 5 minutes and 4 seconds to be exact, Jim.
Very fast-paced game here in the second half from both teams. They have picked up the pace somewhat, and the Cats have outscored the Cubs here early in this third period.
Now the Cats are back in man-to-man defense once again. We'll see if that switches around here in just a few minutes. I'm sure there is some sort of a cue to a nice drive.
Meeks with 7 points tonight. Good spin around move to the basket. 11-point lead for the Cats. 4.5 minutes to go in the third period.
Asbury for a three.
Three won't go. It'll go back the other way. Fisher was the last one to touch it.
Yeah, he tried to pretend he wasn't, but some things you just can't hide.
No, he pulled his fingers back. He says, no, not me. Cubs are picking up the pace a little bit. They're kind of in desperation mode, down by 11. Long three, no good. Air ball from Hoyt.
Asbury in the right place to pick up that rebound. He comes across the timeline at the top of the key.
He'll back out. Asbury would like to shoot it. He can shoot it from downtown.
But that's going to be on the ground that time. He's going to be on number
Personal
one.
foul charge to the Cubs, number 1, Bryce Hoyt. That's his first personal.
That's the first team foul. Yeah, that was unfortunate for Branscombe because he drove to the cup and he made it.
Oh, nice one by Asbury. Good toss in. He has 8 points. 13-point lead for the Cats. Largest. Oh, ball knocked away. Branscombe came away with it. Comes up. Nice steal by Houston. Asbury drives to the basket. Oh, it won't go, and there's a foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
I believe that's going to be on Meeks.
Number 2, Caden Asbury will go to the line, shooting 2 for the Wildcats.
Caden has 8 points.
That is the third foul on Mr. Meeks. First one's up, and it's good.
And
checking in the game for the Wildcats, number 4, Hayden Plummer. And for the Cubs, number 5, Henry Walker.
And if
number 44,
Caden can make this, he'll be in double figures tonight. They've spread the wealth around a little bit this evening.
Coach Culp over there is screaming something or other, but
Get
that
him
one
now.
goes in too.
Has a Neosho roll right there. Cats up by 15. Oh, nice steal. Long throw. Oh, no foul.
No foul was called. And Asbury said, wait a minute, what's the deal? How did that happen? Oh, no. Now it's going to be Neosho's ball because the official comes in and says the ball was tipped.
At the last minute, but Caden was on his back on the floor. Oh, nice one. Good one by number 35. Zach has 9 points, 37-20, largest lead of the night for the Cats, up by 17. Oh, there's a long three. It's no good. Taken away by Plummer. And DePoe, can't make it go. And we have a young man down on the floor for the Cubs. That's Walker.
Yeah, he just
No, he's
Personal foul
kind of hurt.
charged against Neosho's number 24, Cohen DePoe. His first.
DePoe's first foul, and that is the first. Well, it says first team foul, but I believe that's the second, I believe.
Checking in the game for the Wildcats, number 1, Jaden Fisher. And for the Cubs, number 2, Tucker Getz. And number 13, Jack
Ooh, he
Stevens.
took a shot to the face. That's Henry Walker,
Yeah,
number
he did,
5.
and he is
a little dizzy.
He's bleeding, so he'll have to go out until I can get that blood taken care of just a little bit. And they'll get him back in the ball game. So we've got to certainly hope that Mr. Walker is okay. Like you said, I think he got popped in the head pretty good. Hopefully that's not going to be a concussion type situation.
Floors do not give. They are hard for a reason.
They are. He is.
They're trying to get him some ice or something.
Yeah, he's over there with the Neosho trainer right now, and they're going to try to getting a towel over there so they can clean up the mess just a little bit.
I think they just picked up his tooth.
Ooh,
is that what?
They just picked up his tooth, guys.
Oh my! Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Ooh,
there it is. They're looking at it over there.
Oh. And the sweat off the floor, too. They'll be back in action here shortly.
Yeah, we hope in the very best there for Mr. Walker. He's getting a drink of water, and I believe that's what he's looking at. It sure is.
Yeah, you know, I've seen some of the players lose a contact, but never a tooth. And
he's coming down the sideline, so he's going to be out for just a minute or two.
Cubs will drive to the basket. Oh, nice takeaway by Plummer. Intended for Meeks. He just stepped right in front of him. Oh!
There's a foul, and that's going to be on number 44.
That's Towles.
Personal foul charged against Monett's number 44, Camden Towles. That's his second, team third.
Second team foul, third team foul. Cats up by 17. Fisher from 3. Oh, they have doubled the score again. It's 40-20, up by 20 points. Largest lead of the night for the Cats.
Yeah, Jaden Fisher is deadly from that corner over there. You know, when we saw him against Aurora, he actually started out with 2-3 balls, which set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, there's a foul again.
And I believe that one's, it's going to be on Plummer. It is.
Number 4, Hayden Plummer charged with the foul.
Meeks goes
That's
to the line.
His second personal, second team of the quarter.
Meeks
At
has
the
7.
line, shooting 2 for the Cubs. Number 35, Alex Meeks.
First one from Meeks goes in.
It drops
Back in the
in.
game for the Wildcats, number 0, Houston Branscombe.
Asbury's going to take a well-deserved rest. Next one is up, and it's good.
Meeks with 9 points, 40-22, 2 minutes to go. Just over 2 minutes. In the third period, Cats have taken charge. They've scored 18 points this period. It's been a good period. And the ball knocked away. It was tripped up.
There's a foul. I believe it's going to be on number 10, and that's his third. That is Nesselrode.
Personal foul charged against Monett's number 10, Carson Nesselrode, his third, team fourth.
That's the fourth team foul.
One more, and they'll be in the bonus situation. Back out. Branscombe, he's going to try. Oh, won't go. A little floater. Towles comes away with the rebound. It's desperation time for the Cubs. Meeks with a shot, no good. Comes away. Plummer comes down with it. Fisher for 3.
Bam! Boom!
2 quick trays by Jaden Fisher. 21-point lead for the Cats. 43-22. Down to 1:15 to go in the period.
I think Monett is average scoring about 42 a game, but they give up 67.
And you don't win any ball games that way.
No, you don't.
Shot no good, no foul, no harm.
DePaul comes down with a rebound.
Fisher for three again. Get it! 9 points for Fisher.
He is hot.
Is that a turkey? Call that a turkey?
We're going to call it the hat trick. Yeah.
46-22, down to 30 seconds. Not much offense for the Cubs tonight.
They moved the ball well. They just can't seem to score, you know?
They have 8 points in this period. The ball is knocked out of bounds. 16 seconds left.
Checking into the game for the Cubs, number 1, Bryce Point.
And here comes Asbury back in, and DePaul's going to come out.
Number 2, Caden Asbury.
Asbury back in.
Plummer gets the ball into Branscombe, and he'll bring it across the timeline with 13 seconds left.
You know, a game like this, John, Coach Culp will have some of his reserves.
There's
what a nice
Branscombe.
He has 11 points tonight.
No, I'm not sure what happened there. I believe that's going to be a foul.
Personal foul charged against Neosho is number 2, Caden Asbury. That's his second personal. Third team.
With a lead like this, I know Coach Culp will have the reserves in, and that's the end of the third period. Neosho on top, 49-22. Let's take a break and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Welcome back. It's fourth quarter play in Neosho, Missouri. The Neosho Wildcats are up over the Cubs from Monett by a score of 49-22. There you go, half-price hot dog. Woo.
Yeah, we love that. Cats got hot on the third period. They scored 27 points to just 8 for Monett. Monett couldn't make anything happen. Like you said, John, they move the ball around very well, but they don't really produce any points.
And, Asbury is over there posed to get in the ball game.
And the long three coming. It's good by number 1 Hoyt. He has 6 points tonight. 49-25.
Come the Cats across the timeline. And Wyatt Sexton in the ball game for the Cats. Saw Wyatt play in the JV ball game.
And the long three coming.
Bam! Branscombe gets another three.
He has 14 points. He's come alive here. Oh, there's a foul on a push.
Yeah, and that's going to be on number 13. That's Jack Stevens.
Branscombe right there amongst them.
No, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Charge against Branscombe. That's his fourth
tonight.
I thought that was going to be it.
Yeah. Caden Asbury.
Yeah, they kind of
number 12, Brady Ray.
They were delayed on who the culprits were.
Yeah, I sure thought that was on 13.
And the shot is no good. Meeks with a good rebound. He's fouled as he goes back up, trying to put it back up.
And that is going to be a foul on Plummer. Meeks will go to the line and shoot 2.
Monett's number 35, Alex Meeks, will go to the line shooting 2.
Meeks has 9 points.
It's 3 fouls on Plummer. First one's
Personal
up and
foul
good.
charged against Haven Plummer, his 3rd personal, 2nd team.
Second one's up, and it's no good. And it's going to go off Asbury.
And it'll stay with Monett. 6:37 to go in the ball game. Cats up 52-26. They're averaging about 58 points a game. I think they'll exceed that tonight. They keep going the way they are.
There's a
Hoyt
big
for
3 ball from Hoyt. It doesn't go. Asbury gets the rebound.
Cats still in the hurry-up offense. Sexton in. Back out to Asbury for 3.
Bam!
Everybody's hot tonight. It's a 3-point shootout tonight for the Neosho Cats. Pass down low. It goes.
Yeah, and that's going to be a foul on Sexton, I think.
And Meeks.
Basket counts for number 35, Alex Meeks. He'll go to the line shooting 1.
55-28.
Oh, that's against Plummer.
His 4th personal, 13. Into the game for Neosho, number 30, Rhett Wilson.
Couple of Cats. Yeah, good to see Wilson out there. A shot no good.
Asbury comes up with the rebound.
New faces for the Cats. Coach Culp is good to let them have experience. Oh,
Bam! Another 3 ball. Caden Asbury.
He has 16 points now. 50.
One more rebound, and he has a double-double for the night.
There was a...
That's number 13. That is Stevens picks
Number
up.
13, Jack Stevens.
Give him 4 points tonight. And they shot again.
Bam!
He has 19 points.
61-30. Asbury gets the rebound, so according to my numbers, unofficially, he has a double-double.
And taken away by Meeks down low, intended for Wilson. And the shot no good. Number 10 can't make it go. Wilson with the rebound for the Cats. There's no let up with the Cats, 61-30. And from the corner. Almost DePoe had it bounce around. It wouldn't stay down. And the shot no good, rebounded by DePoe. Long shot again. Oh, so close, Asbury. Couldn't make that one fall.
Well, I think he sees that we're getting ready to empty the bench, and he wants to get all he can get. There's a 3 ball. There was an air ball. DePoe comes up with a rebound.
He didn't have to move to get that rebound. They'll slow it down. They're going to take a timeout.
And I believe we're going to see the freshman.
Why not? They're up by 31
absolutely.
points.
You bet.
4 minutes to go. 4
It
minutes
is
and 16 seconds.
30-second timeout. We want to thank some more of our sponsors. We want to thank Christian Healthcare Ministry, Banner Church of the Nazarene, Access Family Care, Four State Printing, Josh Meeker, he's your shelter insurance agent, and the Big Nickel. We're grateful for every one of our sponsors because it allows us to do what we get to do, so you get to do what you get to do, and that's watch the ball game.
And what a game it's been tonight here in Neosho. Some new faces on the floor, John. I don't have all the...
I'm going to try to look here and see. Number 22 is Ethan Holden. There is a 3 ball by Cohen DuPont. It does not go. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. And
a whistle on the floor.
And I believe it's going to be on Chapman Summers.
Personal foul charged against Neosho's number 24, Cohen DePoe. His second personal, 4th team.
Foul on DuPont. He's had a good night coming in off the bench. Long 3 coming from Monett. Number 13 makes it count.
Number 13, Jack Stevens.
He has 7 points. This has been a three-point shootout tonight from
It
both
has.
teams. A lot of new faces for the Cats. Ball taken away by Meeks. Sexton lost the handle. We're down to 3 minutes left in the game. Taken away by Wilson for the Cats. Good hustle. Good heads-up ball. Holding in. It's taken away. Wilson comes away with it.
Oh, does not go. And it's going to be out. I believe they're calling it on Wilson.
He was the last one to touch it. We're down to 2:43. Cats up 61-33. No running clock. Long three coming. It's good. Number 12.
12, Brady Ray.
Ray has 7 points. Down to 2:15 to go in the game. Cats up 61-36. A long one, three. Oh!
Does not go.
He wanted that. It spun around and kicked back out. Meeks for three.
Does not go.
Won't go. Rebounded by Towles.
Gets it back out to Meeks. Meeks comes up and it says, well, that's a foul, and it is going to be on Wilson, it looks like.
He got hacked on the arm.
Monett's number 35, Alex Meeks, will go to the line shooting 2 for the Cubs.
Minute 50 to go in this contest.
Charged against Neosho's number 30, Rhett Wilson. His first, team fifth.
First one is up, and it bounces off the front of the rim, and it's no good.
Meeks with 12 points in the ball game. He's played pretty much the whole ball game. I don't think he's come out yet. And give him 13 points.
Into the game for the Cubs, number 3, Jalen Thomas. And number 55, Perry Hazelton.
Perry Hazelton in. He's looks like he could play strong side of the line for Monett, and I bet he probably does. It's good to be able to get a lot of kids in a ball game like this, that's for sure. Neosho basically has another JV team in.
And they just moved the ball around. There's the long shot.
Yeah,
no
Summers,
good.
Yeah. Southern shoots the ball from over there. None. Does not go, but minute 22 left.
All swatted
Nice
away.
job. Yeah, that was a nice job by Holding to stop that three ball. There's another one that is up and no good. Holding comes up with a rebound.
And the shot won't go. Cubs will take it back the other way. Under a minute to play. Cats are going to come away with a victory and improve to 5-2 on the year.
Yeah, they're not going to. Oh my goodness! Yeah, the big guy, and I can't see who that is, but they are down. And it looks like that's Holden. But he'll go to the line and shoot. Well, I'm not sure exactly what he'll. No, he'll. That's their first team foul. Cats have got 5 team fouls, it looks like, according to the scoreboard.
Well, they have Hazelton, number 55, in at 6'6". He's a big young man.
There's a three ball that does not go, and he comes up with a rebound.
It's taken away by DePoe. Under 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think we'll just probably dribble the ball around here, and Monett will be content with allowing us to do that, I believe. 18, 17, 15. Put up a three. Cats are going to go to 5-2, and Monett is going to go down to 1-4.
Well, the Cubs
1-5,
scored.
I'm sorry.
And that's your final score. A victory for the Wildcats. Neosho 61. Monett Cubs 37. Let's take a timeout. Come back with a recap here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Stay tuned also for the post-game show, which will bring Coach Culp up here and a few of the players. It's brought to you by Arvest Bank. Arvest Bank, proud to make Neosho home.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They're located in their offices at 811 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or go online at mckayqualityroofing.com for more information. Go Cats!
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays, and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the four-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
It's never too early to start saving for next Christmas. Open a 2026 Christmas Club account at First Community Bank and earn an impressive 4.00% APY. We're here for you. We're helping you plan ahead so when the holidays roll around, you can focus on what really matters most. Save a little each month, and by next season, you'll be ready to celebrate without the stress. Start saving today at firstcommunity.net or stop by your nearest location. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, APY equals annual percentage yield.
And welcome back. We've got Coach Culp here ready to go.
And we want to mention the coach's interview brought to you tonight by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others, from small business to agriculture. And whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, they have you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, always proud to call Neosho home. Once again, our final score, Neosho wins the thriller 61-37. Coach Culp with us tonight. And Coach, it's close early in the ball game, but Monett just really could not produce any kind of offense in the second, and it was a 3-point shootout. What a great ball game for the Cats.
Yeah, we played really, really good defense that first half, holding them to 14 points, and we really weren't making many shots, and, they play a pretty good zone. And if you don't shoot it well in it, it's going to mess you up. But we were able to adjust at halftime to kind of find our offensive rhythm. And, the defense stayed as well, and it worked out good for us.
The Cats scored 27 points in that third period, and every time they threw it up, it went in for a three. I think Caden had a total tonight of 19 points. Jaden Fisher had 3 quick threes. And proud of what they did tonight. And, of course, everybody played very well. And Houston Branscombe came in, and he had 14. He started slow, but finished with 14 before you took him out late in the ball game.
Yeah, I think we had 9 threes in the second half, which was great. Like you said, 3 from Jaden, 3 from Caden, and 3 from Houston, which I think Jaden was like 3 for 5 on the night, and those 2 in the first half, I mean, they were more in than they were out. So that he's going to make those. And then Caden got hot there to start the fourth, and Houston really played well. And, they did go in, but they were better looks, I think, the second half too. And, if you take better shots, they should go in more.
Sure. Now, tomorrow you get out of school early to go to Kansas City. And,
That's correct.
And what team do you play up there?
Hogan Prep. It's just a private school there in Kansas City. Don't know much about them, but that's kind of the fun of it. Pretty much our whole team they don't have school tomorrow because they're finals exempt for having good grades. So it'll be a fun little trip for everybody, and we're excited about it. We're going to go up there. We get to play at the old Kemper Arena, Hy-Vee Arena. So, it'll be a good experience for everybody. I'm excited for them. And then we go to Seneca Friday, and, that's always a fun game.
And we'll be there Friday for that ball game as well. And it's always a fun atmosphere. And good to see Coach Brock again,
Yes, sir.
over there. I've known him for many, many years and with the Seneca, but we look forward to that ball game as well. Who have you brought up the box with us
The
tonight?
junior crew here, we got Zach, Haven, and Houston.
Okay,
So,
let's talk to
sounds good.
Houston over there. Coach, once again, congratulations. John, I'll let you talk to this young man.
Mr. Branscombe.
What's up?
We've kind of talked off and on all week, and I said we were going to talk tonight,
Yep,
didn't we?
yep,
We
yep,
did
we
exactly
did.
that. Let me ask you something. You're driving the ball down there, and there's 3 guys a lot bigger than you right in the middle of it. Does that not intimidate you?
No, you just gotta stay calm. I know Zach's down there. I can pass to him anytime I want. He's up there with those guys, so he'll finish.
Yeah, did you ever think that we were in trouble in the ball game?
No, not at all. When we kind of got off to the slow start, we knew it was kind of going to happen. That zone is really spread out, but once we started hitting shots, it got away. It got away from them pretty quick.
Monett tonight, they started slow early in the first half. They passed it around like they had a 10-point lead, which they did not. Did that throw you off any on the offense?
No, we credit that. We credit that to our defense. We're playing really hard, and it did kind of slow down the game for us. So we had to find great shots and kind of match their pace. And then when we come out of halftime, that's when we really turned it up.
Sure. No, you had a great ball game, 14 points and some great three-pointers. John, do you remember when this young man used to be shorter than you and I?
Yeah, I think he came up to about right here,
Yeah.
just about my chin. What happened with that?
Well, Coach told me to grow, so I told Coach told me to grow, so I grew, right?
Yeah.
Well, eating a lot.
I remember your dad was like that years ago too, and we had him in class out at Crowder, and we wish him as well as too on that.
You're getting more comfortable in the point guard position, right?
Yeah, age just does that. I didn't get to play most half last season, so now I got some games under my belt and really starting to get in the rhythm.
Good. Well, I'll let you pass it off here. And,
Awesome, thank you.
And
You bet.
who else do we have tonight?
We have
Mr. Plummer.
Haven Plummer tonight. Haven's in here.
You don't have your football gear on. What's going on with that?
Football season's over, sadly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Great ball game. An opportunity for you to come in and show your stuff, and you took the opportunity and played really well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a good ball game all the way around. You had basically the baseline open most all night long, and your teammates seemed to be able to get the ball inside when they need to.
Yeah, that's really my job is to float back and forth, but it makes it really easy when because I can catch it there and either put it up, but if they crash down, I've got shooters all around me, so it's an easy kick for a wide open three. And I think we showed that in the second half. We started out slow in the first half, but once we got rolling, we couldn't be stopped.
Yeah, I mean, we basically scored, didn't you say 27 points in the
27
third period?
points in the third period. So you all, everything came alive. It seemed like every time you threw it up, it was in for a three. But you finished with a strong 7 points tonight, and you had a great ball game out there. Anything, you lost a couple of players rolling their ankles out there, with Oliver and Mason. Did that change the kinetics of the atmosphere out there with the team tonight?
Obviously, they're big losses, but no, I don't really think it did. I mean, we knew we had to come in. We still had a job to do, even missing guys. And then so Cohen was able to step up and fill in a big role for us, and I stepped up as well. But, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like every player on the team. There was a kid years and years ago. He was the number 6 guy, and he could come in just like he was in the flow of the ball game immediately, like he played all year long. I think we got all kinds of kids that can do that. Don't you?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations. Let's get the big guy over here, and we will see you at Seneca. We're not going to Kansas City. We don't get to go to Kansas City, right?
Next week I'll be in Kansas City, but not this week.
Okay.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Have some good barbecue while you're there. All right. Mr. Forsythe.
Zach had a good ball game again tonight.
Thank you.
You bet.
Zach, you finished with 9 points, and, it was an easy night. It was off to a slow start for everybody, but you all came alive. What happened? What did Coach tell you at halftime to put that little spark? Because you all scored 27 points in the third period.
Yeah, I mean, we just practice at just staying conditioned, and that we just need to make sure that we lock in the second half. We need to come more prepared in the first half, but we did play great defense.
Well, this is the second year in a row. I know last year at this time we went to Monett, and you took it to them in their house, and it seems like you have their number. They're kind of a down team. They're not a bad-looking team, but they just couldn't produce any points.
Yeah, we just came out prepared in the second half, and we just shut them down, and that's just great.
Well, the discipline of the defense is what made it for us up here.
Sure.
Because, you guys let them throw the ball. You looked around. You knew what the clock was. You knew where we were. You let them play catch back and forth, but you didn't allow them to have the shots when they were there.
Yeah, we all just trusted each other. We all stayed in the gap, and we all played great defense, just containing them and not letting them get their shots that they want to get.
All right, so you go to Kansas City tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, and then come back, and we go to Seneca Friday. What are your thoughts about that?
We just got to be prepared and come out strong in the first half and the second half.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great ball game,
Zach, good to have you with us tonight. Zach Forsythe. And once again, final score, Neosho wins a great one, 61-37. And, John, like you mentioned, they play Hogan Academy up in Kansas City tomorrow. In that tournament, they come back and head to Seneca on Friday night, and we'll have that ball game here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, that ball game should start about 7 o'clock. We'll be on about 30 minutes early, so we'll have a pregame show. We'll have the countdown on both the teams, and we'll talk a little bit more about this ball game, obviously. The Cats are on a roll after winning only 9 ball games last year. We're moving forward, and every one of these kids has worked hard. They spent 3 years trying to get to where we needed to be, and they showed it tonight, didn't they?
They certainly did, and, I'm glad they're off to a good start, momentum, getting into the holiday tournament here in just a couple of weeks, and then after the first of the year, boy, it gets tough. The COC conference, it never lets up, and you have a wild and woolly January and February to tangle with, but Cats are going to improve, continue to improve, and they're disciplined, and I like the play of Forsythe down low and the shooting of Asbury and Fisher and Houston Branscombe out there, and when you get Mason Spiva comes back, he's a good three-point shooter, and Oliver Martin, boy, he is a spark plug running back and forth and has a lot of energy, and the weapons that Coach Culp has to come off the bench. Going to be a good team this year. I think they'll be able to run with just about anybody in the COC.
Well, I think so, and I think one of the things that impressed me so much about tonight is we made the adjustments we needed to. Zach, obviously, you couldn't tell it by him sniffling, but he's had a cold. He's not felt good. We were able to pull him out of the ball game when we had a lead, and we had the guys we could depend on. We picked up a little more speed along the way. Plummer came in. DePoe came in. They stepped up. They did a great job and did what it took in order to go across the street and ring the bell.
That's what we like. Once again, a great finish, 61-37, Neosho.
All right, and that'll wrap it from here. So the Cats are 5-2 now. And for Jim, John, and Matt, we will see you on Friday night. Until then, go Cats!
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.